So today I'm a bit concerned because during feed time, everyone has come up to eat except for Mr. Huck. And I can't find him. So I'm just gonna circle the pastures real fast. All right, all the birds. There's little Pickles. There's our Mr. Carl. I don't see anything over in that pasture. Pickles, stop, Pickles, stop. Oh gosh. Trixie, I don't know where Mr. Huck is at. All right, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Makes 11. So we're missing Mr. Huck. We are missing Mr. Huck. Come on, Mr. Huck! All right, well, this is worrisome. This is scary. Y'all come with. Now, you never want to discount Mr. Huck's ability to get out. Because Mr. Huck could have always come out and he could be around my barn somewhere. So don't anyone panic. You never really can count out Mr. Huck because he has a unique ability to get out. So I'm going to check all the places he might be before I start worrying too much. I already fed all the bigs, so I've already been inside the barn, and I didn't see him in there then, but I will double check. This is where I keep all my feeds. So Mr. Huck has been known to get out and rummage through my feed room, but no, he's not here. So that does make me a little bit more worried. That does put a little bit more worry on me. No, he's not over here. Come on, Mr. Huck! Now, we have had people here working. But I don't know. Well, they were all in one truck. There's no way anyone who was working would have grabbed a goat and taken off with them. All right, let's get this side by side and let's drive down to the river. So the goats have been coming along this high ridge by day and eating. There he is. Hey, hi, Mr. Huck. What are you doing? Hi, buddy. What's wrong? What happened? Oh, no. Buddy, what happened to you? You're bleeding. Oh, Lord. Mr. Huck. Are you okay? Oh, buddy. Mr. Huck. Oh, my gosh. Buddy, are you okay? Okay, so something had to have gotten after Mr. Huck, obviously, and it tore him up pretty good. Can you walk? Come on, come here, walk to Daddy. Can you walk? I don't have anything to feed him. Will he eat? If he has an appetite, that's always a good sign. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so he has an appetite, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me think here. Okay, it's well after hours. So I need to see if I can find somebody who can see him. His ear has been ripped into. It's actually still bleeding over on this side. He's panting, so he could be just hot or thirsty. And you don't know when this would have happened because the other goats were back at the house. Are you okay? Oh my gosh. So let me tell y'all something. What I'm going to do is carry him. I'm going to drive him up to the house. I wanted to see if he could walk. And then I can come back later and look around and see what happened. and see if I can find a place where there's a scuffle of some sort and look for some kind of tracks. But I will say this before I pick him up and carry him to the house, y'all. That is what a great leader does. I'm going to get emotional talking about it because every one of our goats, our little our pregnant females, God damn it, Huck, I'm so sorry. Every one of our goats are fine. From our handicapped little goat, Pickles, to all of our pregnant females, to even the other males. But Mr. Huck took... Mr. Huck, give me a moment. Okay. All right, let me think here. Okay, I'm going to turn around first. I can't turn around here, and I don't want to try to turn around with him in my arms, so I'm going to turn around, and I'll come back and pick you up, okay? I can't turn around while he's in my arms, and he's not going to ride by himself. Give me a moment, and then we will... I'm so proud of him because he did what a leader does. I'm gonna carry you, sir. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm so proud of him because he did what a good leader does, and he protected and defended his herd. Is it a herd of goats? A herd? You did a good job, buddy. And you're hurt. All right, y'all give me a minute here. I'm gonna try to unload him into my truck and try to find someone that's somewhere open so we can get him looked at. You're gonna put my jugular. You're gonna hurt me. We're both gonna be in the ER. We're gonna both be in the ER. I'm gonna drive right to my truck so I don't have to walk him as far. Buddy, he's trying to rest his head on my shoulder. Oh, buddy, I love you. I wish I had the farm truck here. There's a whole lot more space. In the farm truck, all of this comes up. But he'll be fine right there. I'm going to have to move you over to this truck, okay? And we're going to drive, all right? We're going to find somewhere to take him. I think he's fine, but I'd be rather safe than sorry. I have stuff to unload. I'll deal with that later. Can I pick you up and carry you over now? We're going to just transfer you over, okay? I'm going to offer him some water before we get going because he's probably dehydrated from being stuck in them woods for however long. I got you some water, buddy. Are you thirsty? Yes, he is thirsty. You want to drink some water? I'll hold it for you. So it looks like his ear over on this side is being grabbed onto by something or another. And it has some pretty good lacerations. You don't want any water? And then I could see that his this side over here, front leg, had some blood on it as well. But he was standing and he did nibble on a little bit of hay. You want to try some of this or not? I can't hold it forever. We need to get you on the road. So it's darn near, I bet you it's darn near 8 o'clock. We're going to have to find an emergency clinic somewhere. I'm so proud of you. So, I don't know. If it was just his ear and it's not like profusely bleeding, I wouldn't worry a whole lot about it. I would just probably try to clean that up and put some antiseptic on it. But because his leg, and I haven't seen him walk yet, I would like to see him try to walk and see if he's able to put weight on all of his legs. I don't see anything. I mean, we saw the blood, but I don't see that it's like bleeding. So it could have very well been that whatever. So let's just say that something bit his ear and drew blood and then bit him around the leg area. And that's where that blood is coming from, because I don't see any kind of wound here, even though he doesn't seem like he likes me when I touch it, because he probably has been bitten there. Sir, I don't know. I don't know if that needs emergency vet care or not. But I'll tell you what, I just think he wants to probably get back with his herd. Y'all, I think that he might be in more distress by being put into a truck and driven an hour to find an emergency clinic. And then whatever stress they're going to put him under, I do believe will kill him faster than anything else. So he probably is just scared. I bet you he's dehydrated. He just needs water. He probably needs to lay down where he's safe, because I don't think that that right there necessarily needs anything more than just, that one's pretty deep right there. That might need a stitch. Let's go ahead and take him in. Let's just take him in to be safe. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Okay, so I did find a 24-hour emergency vet, but it's in Conroe, which is about an hour drive from where I'm at. And I'm gonna put the GPS on to get me there. So you guys just be patient, and I'll bring you more when we find something out, okay? So the bad news is that I cannot find a clinic that will take care of goats. The 24-hour clinic, emergency animal hospital of Conroe, so I called. That's a 24-hour number, and they don't only do dogs and cats, and they'll only do other goats or other animals if it's in euthanasia, and we're not doing that. Mr. Huck is, I don't think he's, so we're going to find a place to turn around, and we're going to get him back home, and I'll try to doctor it up myself and see if we can figure something out. But y'all keep him in your prayers, huh? I saw you wagging that tail. I think the guys, I don't think he's in as bad a shape as what I think I thought he was. He wants to go home. You think you can come down? Or you want me to carry you? So I'm gonna have to do it myself, and I know we have the medicines to take care of it. We do have a powder I can put on his ear to, they call that cauterize, to stop that bleeding. And I think that's the only place that he's injured. He's standing, seems to be standing fine. He needs to be just kind of wiped down and just looked all over. But I'm gonna get him out of the truck. I'll put him here in this pasture with all the birds, so he'll be safe for the night. And I'll put him inside the little loafing shed there with food and water, so he don't have to try to walk around or anything. All right, I'm gonna carry you now. You ready? I gotta pick you up and carry you. All right, we're gonna put this Wonder Dust. It's a wound powder for horses and show stock. Well, you know what? Mr. Huck is definitely not a horse, so I guess we have to go with the show stock category. But this is a powder that will stop bleeding, and we're gonna put that over his lacerations on his ears. I think that's pretty good. So I got the powder all over the area where it was bleeding. I don't see any, oh, I see his little tail wagging. Buddy, do you guys mind? Are you gonna help out with this goat or not? I'd rather y'all help him out a little bit. He needs a lot of love and attention right now. Okay, now I'm gonna see if I can walk him over to the loafing shed. Stop pecking at me. You're not getting there, stop it. Now, there's a couple more things I have to give him, y'all. You're not gonna understand this, I know. But this is Advil. I have Advil in my pocket. Stop it, move away from me. Move away, I'm trying to work on a goat. Sheesh. Hold on, y'all, I just need a break here. I need to get this out of here. And I have to get him to take these Advil. That's something that he needs. I'm going to put them down his throat. And see, there is something. There's something going on with his leg here. He is not putting any weight on his front left leg. And then we need to look at that and see what's going on with all of that. Tat, don't you dare bite his ear. He's already had enough biting on his ears for one day. So I am going to walk him over to the loafing shed because the birds will not go inside the loafing shed. I'll put him some food and water inside there, and I need to have him take these Advil. That will help with stuff. And I'm not doing this blindly. This is all instructions from our vet. And that was just through a simple phone call. But no one's working tonight at our clinic. So, all right, Mr. Huck is gonna go ahead and stay right there for the night. He does not want to be drugged or carried any further. And these birds will leave him alone. They're just curious right now what he's up to. They've already eaten. They're not hungry. They just want to make sure he didn't get anything special that they're not going to get. And I want y'all to just respect how bold and fearless he is. Because I promise you, of all of our goats, if something was to have come out of them woods, that was a threat. I wasn't there to see it, but I know what happened because he is the epitome of what a great leader should be. And I can promise you, he turned around and he stood his ground and allowed all them other goats to make their way back up this hill. And I don't know how he ended up fighting them off, how we did not find him, you know, in worse or dead. But I'm proud of him. I love him. And it might have been the smartest thing that I've ever done when we named him leader of the Wacky Pack here at Longhorn Lester's. Because he truly is everything that you would want a leader to be. And it breaks my heart for him.